getting started. A life is a dream or a nightmare scarring. Hand me a drink cause I think I'm going all in. Get me a shrink who can catch me when I'm falling. Cover up my scars, flip the handlebars, crashing in my car, wake up in a bar. I'll be a superstar, just on my avatar. This world is so bizarre, empty out the reservoir. Yeah, I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? Sometimes you need to let loose, grab juice, get goose, tattoos, taboos, get screwed. Loosen up, buttercup, all those hate comments will never make you feel enough. We're all adequate graduates, heart full of calluses, but we know calculus. Damn, ain't that fabulous? Can't wait to apply all those mathematicus. But we can't get a job that pays us enough. I'm about to pop up. Fuck you, you're lost. We all know that we never really want a boss. So I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. Yeah, I'ma do what I want to, something I can't undo. I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me? I'm taking 6 shots, yeah, straight to the face. And I wanna get lost, I'm sick of this place. Don't know how to stop when I'm feeling this way. So I'm taking 6 shots till I'm feeling okay. I think I'm going crazy, don't think I'll get home safe. So I'm taking 6 shots all straight to the face. I'm taking 6 shots, are you coming with me?
You are connected with support. How can I help you?
You're picking up the phone pretending that you want to help people, but you really want to rob them.
I want you to understand, legally and federally, I know what type of time waster you are.
You want people to empty their bank account.
Why would you waste my precious time?
We call scammers. And man, they say the dumbest stuff.
Go ahead, please.
Hey, do not call this number again. Okay?
This program contains flashing images.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Take.
Good morning, CJ and everybody. How are you?
Good, thanks. Thank you so much, Liz and KRO, for the re-membership. I never know what to call it on YouTube. Good morning, Tetra. How are you, dear? Thank you guys so much. That was a clip of Chester. We're going to bring him on early because he has something to do in just a minute. But that was something he did. He can explain it to us. But how are you doing today, Take?
It's early, so we don't know yet. But we're it's a little warmer here in New York than it has been. So we'll see what today brings.
Well, you know what I did at the stroke of midnight?
Oh, I'm afraid to ask.
I watched your video. It's really good, y'all. You should go check it out. What you gonna
The stroke of last night, midnight?
No,
Or on New Year's?
New Year's.
Oh, yeah, I put it out right at New Year's. It's only 10 minutes. Last year was like an hour. I learned my lesson on that one.
It was a really good one, though. What you gonna do in the 2-3?
That's how we talk in New York, you know? What are you doing in the 2-3?
Yeah, you gonna do this in the 2-3?
Right. They don't understand anything I say anyway.
But y'all make sure you go watch it. It's only 10 minutes, but it was a good one.
Yeah, I put a lot of subtitles in this one, too.
Thank you so much, Di. Thank you for the super chat. Good morning, Scott. Good to see you. Okay.
I'm not looking at chat today. I don't know. I'm missing everything.
Yeah, people think you're not here, but he is here. Oh my gosh, thank you so much, BB, for the super chat. Really, really appreciate that so much.
Yeah, thank you guys. I'm just catching up on chat.
BB gives me so much encouragement. I really appreciate everything you do, BB, hanging out. I'm getting a little bit of cold again because the weather swung back up yesterday. It was up to 70 degrees. Uh-oh, Neon family. I don't know if I want to hear. That's terrible.
Yeah, I just read that too.
I hope everything's okay.
It can't be good. So, I mean, you're not there for a friendly visit, so I'm sorry, but we'll talk later. Hope everything's all right.
Thank you so much, Britt, for the re-membership. I'm not going to lie, y'all. I'm still grieving sometimes for Charlie, and it's been since July. So, I really don't think after Stanley I'm going to get any more pets because I just take it too hard when something happens to them.
I know. My cats are acting different now. It's like they've aged overnight. They're like 90 years old, and you know it's tough to imagine, but that day will come.
Yeah.
So I think I'm done after each and everything. Hopefully they live for another 10 years, but you know they're definitely not as active and they sleep all day. So once they're done, I'm just going to travel the world. I haven't done anything since having these guys with me. Haven't owned any good things. I made a lot of sacrifices for these guys. So yeah. So I think I'm done too. Oh, Crow, thank you so much.
Thank you so much, KRO. Really appreciate that. And love to Florida. I actually love Florida.
Just rubbing it in that it's so warm down there.
I know. I love Florida. So thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Okay, well, let's bring Chester on because I guess he has to go to work soon.
Yeah, bring this man on. I'll figure out what he did with these lights or whatever he's doing that's so important.
Yeah, let's see if I can do it here.
Mr. Chester Drawers. I'm going to make the lights in England for New Year's. All important. What about our show?
Yeah, what a bragger. I don't know why when this is doing this. Hold on, I gotta call you in the other group. I have to hang up and call you back. Hold on.
Who, me?
Yeah, I don't know why I can't add people anymore to the group. Hold on a second.
Yeah. All right. You want me to hang up?
Yeah, hang up. Sorry, y'all. I don't know why it's been doing that. I used to add people to the group and then they would be on the call in Discord, and now I can't do that. So I don't know why. Maybe I have too many. I think I have too many groups that have us three in them. I should leave some of them, and then maybe that's why I can't add Chester to the call anymore. But hi, Chester. Good morning. Hey, where'd he go? Hello? Why'd everyone leave? I don't know. Are y'all there? Hello? I thought y'all were there and then you were gone. Hello?
It was just me and Chester, and then an opportunity popped up to rejoin. So, anyway, are we all here?
I think it's calling Chester right now.
Yeah, he's blinking.
Oh, there he is.
Hello.
Yes, we hear you. We hear you.
Great. Happy New Year to each and every one.
Yeah, Happy New Year.
Yeah. In answer to your question, I was the one that, for health and safety reasons, they got rid of the hamster that was making the London Eye go round and round, and that was my job. I was peddling to make the carousel or Ferris wheel or whatever you want to call it go round. So that was my job.
Give you the important job. I get it.
Yeah. So my health and safety wasn't important.
Your voice sounds really strange, like half voice changer, half not voice changer.
No, that's probably because I've still got a bit of a cough and a cold and
sorry.
stuff.
Sorry. When you have a note to self, when Chester has a cold, it sounds like he's half using a voice changer.
I'm telling you, he's so classy. Even when he's sick, he sounds like a robot or like a fancier voice.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Each and every one. I hope you can understand me.
Yes.
We understand you. You just sound
different.
You sound better than the average sick person would, but you sound different than the regular Chester.
Yeah.
I don't know whether that's Discord or whatever, but no, I'm good. Maybe it's a bit of a tired voice as well. I'm getting too old for these staying up all night gigs.
Yeah. Now, when will you quit working? I mean, you have to be the hardest working person I've ever met. You're retired, but you're not retired because now you're working harder than you did when you actually were working.
That's absolutely correct.
So, when will you just stop it and say, okay, I'm going to just hang out with CJ and Take all day and not work?
Good question. I guess it's when the phone calls stop coming in, and that's why I'm on a bit early. Thank you very much, CJ, for arranging that and Take. I have a meeting regarding another prestigious royal job that's happening later on this year.
Oh my God, you're just busy with the. All this royal stuff.
To be working for another 20, 30 years, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Probably.
Well, good thing he's only like 30 years old, right? Or else he would be retired.
No, we leave that one. Next.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't worked in 3 years, and I can tell you I worked a long time, and I never liked it once. So it's more power to you. God bless you.
Yeah, I'm sorry, Zebulon, about the audio. It must be me and the wind blowing the wrong way to across the pond to WSCAM Radio Central.
Yep.
Yeah, you have a different voice today. That's all, but we understand you.
That's good.
So what do you got for us? I know we're in a rush because you got to go do your important hamster spinning thing.
No, I finished that job. I've handed it back to the hamster who does a better job. Yeah,
you don't know what went on overnight. He might be back.
Well, he is, and doing a much better job than I ever could. Right, I'm going to do something a bit different today, if you don't mind. It's a look back at newspaper headlines from 2022. So just a few clippings that didn't quite make the breaking news story. So it's a bit of a review, if possible. And it starts off, a single black, this is an advertisement, single black female seeks male companionship, ethnicity unimportant. I'm a very good-looking girl who loves to play. I love long walks in the woods, riding in your pickup truck, hunting, camping and fishing trips, cozy winter nights lying by the fire. Candlelight dinners will have me eating out of your hand. Rub me the right way and watch me respond. I'll be at the front door when you get home from work wearing only what nature gave me. Kiss me and I'm all yours. Then gives a telephone number and asking for Daisy. Over 15,000 men phoned this number, and they found themselves talking to the Atlanta Humane Society about an 8-week-old black Labrador retriever.
Did somebody adopt it? I mean,
it doesn't
That's
say,
sweet.
but I just loved that.
That's
hopefully
sweet.
somebody took it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope so too. I mean, it's a great ad.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a great idea.
The next one comes from The Guardian.
For a minute, I was
it's-
about to yell at my mom for leaving her number places, but anyway, go ahead.
This is from The Guardian newspaper here in the UK. It concerns a sign seen in the police canteen in Christchurch, New Zealand. And it reads, "Will the person who took a slice of cake from a commissioner's office return it immediately? It's needed as evidence in a poisoning case."
So, well, yeah, what are they going to do with that?
And let's see. Oh, yeah, it's another one of my favourites. It's from the Derby Abbey Community News. That's a local newspaper. And it reads, "We apologise for the error. In the last edition, in which we stated that Mr. Fred Nicolm is a defective in the police force, this was a typographical error. We meant, of course, that Mr. Nicolm is a detective in the police farce."
A detective?
In the police farce rather than force.
Oh.
F-O-R-C, F-A-R-C-E. And the way that, I'll leave it at that.
I actually love it when you look at news things and there's typographical errors. It's like fun to find them.
Indeed.
I like watching all the Freudian slips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right? I think
this is
that's
from
you,
the
Tate.
Gloss. Sorry.
I think that's just you take everything as a Freudian slip.
No, well, there's the collections on YouTube where you can put the craziest things newscaster said, and they slipped and they said something perverted. I can watch that stuff all day.
Well, this is from the Gloucester Citizen, another local newspaper. A caller complained to Trading Standards after dialing an 0891. That's a premium number here in the UK. After dialing an 0891 number from an advertisement entitled "Hear Me Moan." The caller was played a tape of a woman nagging her husband for failing to do jobs around the house. Consumer watchdogs in Dorset refused to look into the complaint, saying he got what he deserved.
What?
Say it again.
I'll start again. A caller complained to Trading Standards after dialing an 0891, a premium number, entitled "Hear Me Moan." When dialed, the caller or callers received a tape of a woman nagging her husband for failing to do jobs around the house.
Now I get it.
So
I missed that part. I must have blacked out for a second.
Sorry about that. It's the voice. And from Norfolk, Virginia, police in Norfolk interrogated a suspect by placing a metal colander on his head and connecting it with wires to a photocopy machine. The message, "He's lying," was placed in a copier, and police pressed the copy button each time they thought the suspect wasn't telling the truth. Believing the lie detector was working, the suspect confessed.
Oh my gosh.
That's not true. I don't think that's true.
Yeah. Are you sure that's true?
Well, it's in the newspapers.
No, it must be
Oh,
true.
well then it's
Yeah.
gotta be true.
Yeah, that's crazy.
this is going to be my last story because I'm guessing you want to sort of progress. If I finish my meeting early and you're still playing, I'll come back to you if that's okay.
Okay. Yeah, sure.
Absolutely. But your meeting's at 9:00, and I think we're going to end right at 10 today.
Okay. Well, I'll try and be quick then on this meeting.
Yeah, make an appearance, show up, clear your throat, and then come back to us.
Say you got stuff to do.
This is the last one for you. A company trying to continue its 5-year perfect safety record showed its workers a film aimed at encouraging the use of safety goggles on the job. According to the Health and Safety Council News, the film's depiction of gory industrial accidents was so graphic that 25 workers suffered minor injuries in their rush to leave the screening room. 13 others fainted, and one man required 7 stitches after he cut his head falling off a chair while watching the film.
Oh my gosh.
Yep.
So it has a happy ending.
Yep, absolutely. So those were some of the stories that made it to the newspapers in 2022.
Exciting stories.
Yeah. So hopefully the Black Labrador puppy was adopted.
Hopefully.
Neon, I hope your daughter's puppy is all well and good. And can I wish everyone that's listening a very, very happy 2023 and looking forward to even bigger and better things on WSCAM Radio, the Morning Scam Show.
Oh, yeah, you'll have them. We're going to do awesome things this year. We don't know what they are, but we will do them.
Yep. That's always the best bit, not knowing what's going to happen.
Well, you have a great day, and if you get back, we'll bring you back on if you have time. But yeah, basically now that I work, we pretty much have to try to end early every time because I have to get ready, like do stuff before work and blah blah blah. But if you have time, just shoot me a Discord. I'll try to be watching for. Well, actually, put it in chat. I'll probably see it more than that you're back, and we'll bring you back up.
Fantastic. And I'm just about to start practicing my curtsying. So wish me luck on that.
Okay. Well, good luck on that. Yeah. Go practice. Sounds like a squat. Sounds like basically a weird. I always thought curtsying was like a really strange squat. It's probably worked some good leg muscles.
I'll take your word for it. As I said, I'm getting too old for this kind of stuff.
Well, have a good day. We love you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bye, Chester.
Bye. See you soon.
Can't wait.
So, I think I sent you that video last night, but I don't know if you had time to watch it. Did you? So last night.
It's all over the news in New York.
Yeah.
I woke up to some very disturbing news. Thank you very much. But I was just about to mention that, but I'll let you talk about it.
Well, we were watching football last night. And the guy got hit. I don't know if y'all saw it, probably because it is in the news a lot today. But the guy got hit kind of in the chest. He fell down. He went to get up and then he just collapsed. Literally like dead. Literally like pretty much dead. And on the field they did CPR and defibrillator, and they did get his heart rate going. But the interesting part about it was I watched this video last night explaining how, which I kind of know a little bit about how the heart cycle works just from being in healthcare, but the heart runs, I'm sure y'all know, the heart runs like on like an electrical cycle. And there's this thing, I can't remember the name of it now, but if you get hit in the chest right at the exact millisecond that you're at a certain part of the cycle, it could cause you to have an immediate heart attack, no matter what condition your heart's in. And this man's only 24 years old.
The chances are like 1 in a billion.
Yeah.
You're like what CJ was saying, your heart cycles, and you have to have a very blunt force hit you right at that cycle.
Yeah.
And it happened, and unfortunately, he's in critical condition.
Yeah, but he did survive. Like they did manage to get his heart going again. So that's the good news. Good morning, Darlene. And hi to all the members. I don't think I said hi to all of y'all yet, but thank you guys so much for your support and for being here. Good morning. But that's the good news, because I fully expected to wake up today and see that he had passed, but I'm really thank the good Lord that he did it, because he's only 24 years old. So, but the other thing about it was, now there's some conflicting reports, but I was watching it live, and the ump's told the teams they had 5 minutes to get ready, and then they were going to start playing again once the ambulance left. And the two coaches got together, and they decided to walk off the field. So there's some controversy, like, was the NFL really going to make them play when they're crying and upset and just basically witness someone die? Hey, Floppy. How are you, dear? Great to see you.
What's up, Floppy? Stuff like this happens a lot. I don't know if something's ever happened that's this extreme, but there's always injuries and people get taken off the field, and the games continue. This was the first that I know of where they just stopped. Yeah. So I think it was the right thing to do, and I don't know how serious this is. I mean, they say critical condition. He's not out of the dark area yet, I don't think.
No.
You have to keep checking. I mean, it could be a lot. Hopefully, it's great news, but critical condition after being dead
is good news. But yeah,
it's just a tough thing. I think the NFL did the right move. And I don't know if it's the NFL or the two coaches. I don't know all that controversy, but I think they did the right thing by stopping the game.
Oh, that's great, Scott. Scott said NFL released a statement today that they were not going to make them play. Okay, that's great. Because I was just there, and they were like, we have 5 minutes till we start playing. And one player on the coach was trying to, like, rally up. Hey, DA. Oh, Floppy.
What up, DA?
I guess Floppy put out a new video, but I haven't seen it. I'll have to go watch it after this. So I'll put a link. Someone link Floppy in the chat, or I'll go get her link in a second. But I was just watching. They were like, you have 5 minutes till you start playing. And I was like, what? Like, literally, they're like a lot of the players were crying. You know, that would have been super rough to force them to try to play stupid football then. You know, so, but yeah, so it was pretty crazy, and I couldn't believe I actually caught it live. Like, I don't even like football that much, so it was definitely a coincidence that I happened to catch it live. So,
Buffalo's having a rough month.
Morning, New Moon. Hey, and then I also watched this thing on Netflix. Have you seen this thing called Don't Pick Up the Phone on Netflix?
I saw it in my, it was like one of the few things that are not in Hindi that come up on my choices. So I know what it is. I just haven't watched it yet because I've been tied up in this Bollywood nightmare. What, did you love it?
Bollywood nightmare?
I mean, every choice they recommend for me now is a Bollywood movie. And I like them. Some of them are really good, but most of them, they break into song, like 30 minutes of an hour-long movie or an hour-and-a-half-long movie is singing and dancing. I'm like, every movie over there is Grease, except in Hindi. And I don't want that. I want dialogue because I'm trying to learn Hindi. So anyway, but how was your movie?
It was pretty sad. I already knew that about this, but My parents didn't. We watched it, and it was interesting to see. But it was the investigation of this 10-year-long string of prank callers, basically a scammer, who was calling, hey, good morning, John, who was calling fast food restaurants and telling them, like, hi, this is police. The girl working at the front counter, we believe she stole something. We need to strip search her. And then they were having basically the managers like sexually assault their employee over the phone, and he got some kind of like jolly from it.
These are serious things, and the idiot managers, this happens a lot. And the actually Law and Order Special Victims Unit, if you ever watch that show, they always take real life headlines. And I think Robin Williams played the nut job who was acting like a police officer, and he called I think it was the store, and he made them hold the girl and strip search her. And the manager did it because he thought he had a policeman on the phone. This happens more than you might think. It's sickening. People will listen to authority on the phone, and they're not obviously a cop. And even if it was a cop, have some balls. If a cop told me as a manager, oh, well, you have an employee there, keep her in the back and take her clothes off, I'll be like, fuck you.
Right.
I don't understand people. I don't know how they are so weak-minded that they listen to someone on the phone tell them to abuse somebody.
I know, exactly. I mean, a lot of the so nobody actually, there was one guy that got arrested for it, David, out of, let's see, where was he in Florida? I think Panama City, maybe. He got arrested, but he was found not guilty by the jury due to lack of evidence. But a lot of other managers, or I think 8 to 10 managers, got arrested and did time for this. So come on, people, use some common sense. Like, this is not that people that get scammed don't use common sense, but we definitely need to learn to think through situations and not get involved in such things. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, there would never be a movie to be made if people just did the right thing.
Right.
So all these idiots helped make a Netflix movie, but I'm glad that some people were held accountable. But I still think that this goes on. There's a lot of sick people in the world, and some people get their jollies off by... They can't even see what's going on. That's the thing. I mean, how sick do you have to be to call someone and get someone else to do something to somebody else, and you can't even see what's going on, but you just know what's going on. Like, I mean, that's just creepy. Like, what happened to you in your life to make you that fucked up? That's what I want to know.
It's definitely a power thing. You know what I mean? Like, he got some kind of satisfaction feeling like,
absolutely,
you know, he got people to do something, you know?
Right. It's control issues, absolutely. And if you watch that Special Victims Unit I was talking about, there's like, a million seasons of that show, but it's probably easy to find if you Google SVU Robin Williams, and I know he's been on the show. He was on the show a few times in his life. He played the wacko who would call places and have people abuse an employee.
Gross. So is that show like, I haven't really watched that show enough. Is it always based on real life cases, or is it just a mixture?
I think it's a mixture, but I really do think a high percentage come from headlines with the crazy stories in New York. And a lot of them are, trafficking. They're obviously exaggerated for, entertainment purposes. They need they need viewers, but a lot of them are straight from headlines.
Yeah. Manuel says, good morning, TAGOW. Happy Tuesday Taco Day.
Oh, good morning, Manuel. Sorry, I'm not watching chat too much. I also wanted to say good morning to Bambi. Haven't seen John in a long time. It's good to see you.
What's up,
and Happy New Year to everybody.
I think I thought John had forgotten about us.
I did too. People come and go. There's a couple people here today that I haven't seen since Nam.
But yeah, it's definitely a power thing. So it's really I felt real sorry for the girl. Like, I don't blame the girls because, like, the one girl was like 17 or 18 years old, like, and she said that she was raised in a military home, and she was just always raised to obey authority. So I just don't think she had the maturity to understand, like, this is ridiculous. This would never happen. You know what I mean? And then she was scared. And then also, once they got the clothes off, they would remove the clothes. So then it was like they were trapped in the manager's office. Hi, Aussie Black Sheep. Sorry this is your first time, and we're talking about something really strange. Aussie Black Sheep is like, first time here, we're talking about people being naked in the McDonald's office.
Oh, Deb Beasley, I'm so sorry. Hopefully, you get there in time.
Yeah, for sure. Oh, that's sad, MK. Hi, MK knitted me a beautiful scarf and hat. It was so sweet. I can't wait to get it. I have to give her address, but yeah, that's super sad, MK. But
yeah, I hate hearing that stuff. Bitcoin scams are all over the place nowadays.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. There's something else Oh, of course, there's something else to bring up. And maybe y'all know, the true takeout. You never know what you're going to get on the morning show. So if anyone in chat knows, because I just briefly saw it yesterday and I had no clue this happened. Did you know that It's Laws got his Twitch channel shut down? Like, they shut his whole channel down.
Oh, no way. I love that guy.
Yeah.
I haven't been on Twitch in months, actually. And I haven't checked to see who's still around and who's not. And because, I mean, you don't stream as much, so I don't really have a need to go on Twitch. But I've always liked going into the live streams. What happened?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not exactly sure. I just saw I saw that somebody had posted that his stream had gotten, I mean, not his stream, his whole channel got removed. And I also was reading on Reddit about how someone woke up and their whole YouTube channel was removed. And I'm like, crap, I really should back up my videos, you know? Because I don't back up my videos because I'm relying on YouTube to back them up for me. But I feel like I should back them up.
Yeah, you know, you would think you are perfectly safe, but you hear stories all the time of people that do nothing wrong, that have, you know, G-rated content. Not that there is not content out there with lots of swear words. I mean, my channel, for instance, it's still up. And people comment all the time now. I can't believe YouTube is still allowing your videos. Thank God. I love you, you know. And it's nice, but it scares me. But I'm expecting to not have a channel one day. But someone like you, I mean, your stuff should always be safe. But again, you can't be too safe nowadays.
Yeah, well, I can't trust it, you know? So I need to really back up my videos, or at least some of them. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world, but you hate to put in like a year and a half of work and then all of the videos are just gone, you know?
Yeah, I'm expecting that. I mean, I've already kind of accepted that that's just the way it's going to be for me, but it's been a fun ride, and hopefully it does not happen, but I don't have anything backed up or anything like that. Do we know why they took his channel down?
Does anyone in chat know why? I don't, but they said that he's streaming now on his own domain. What's the domain? Is it just ohitslaws.com or what is the domain? Morning, Lisa. Yeah, I need to back all my stuff up on a thumb drive. It wouldn't be that hard. $30. I could back up at least what I have so far. So, yeah, sure, Betty. Post his channel.
Post it.
So that's a shame.
And he still has a YouTube, right?
Yeah, I think so. So that's
I
a
haven't checked
shame.
anybody's.
Yeah, sorry about that, Laz. Like I really like him. I think he's a great guy, and I really enjoyed his streams, and I liked rating him. So I'm really sad about that. I'll try to see if we can, if anyone talks to him, ask him to come, if he wants to come on the show and tell us what happened. If he wants to, he might not want to. But I didn't know about it till like literally last night. I don't even know how I saw it. I think I saw it on Twitter or something. So it was, I really sad about that. ohitslaws.com, Asha. So, really sad about
And if
that.
people find him on his own, I mean, he had a good hardcore following. His streams were a lot of fun, interactive. Watch him mess with scammers. He's very witty, creative. I think if people know where he's at, they will follow him.
Yeah.
And it's definitely going to be tough if you're doing your own domain to get, recognized. So
Yeah.
anything we could do to help him, hopefully he will come on and we can promote the hell out of him because he definitely deserves it.
Yeah, because on Twitch, there's some, even though it's, like most things, for me, my Twitch, grew a lot at first, and then it was hard to grow because I got some people from YouTube over there. But even so, you could still pick up some people through rating or just random clicks. But when you have a website, it's a lot harder, you know what I mean? Because you don't have that platform to try to get viewers. So we'll just have to keep sharing his website, and then y'all try to share that way. If we get any new people in here, maybe then we can share it with them, because it's really a shame, and I hate that happened to him. I don't know what happened, but it's a shame. So.
Yep.
He does have a YouTube channel, but I don't know how much he posts on it or what he does with it. I know he's put videos on it before.
Yeah, when he was doing our show, he didn't really talk about his YouTube too much, and I haven't looked at his YouTube channel since back then. So I don't know when's the last time he posted something. But
yeah, I don't know.
I don't think he's big into YouTube.
I'm still super behind. I haven't watched any scam baiting videos in a few weeks, y'all, so I am super behind on everything that's going on. Yours is literally the only ones I've been watching, so I really need to catch up, because I know that there's a lot of good videos out there, but, so it's not like it's just, it's laws I'm neglecting. I've been neglecting everybody. So,
I stand corrected. Laz, he did post 2 videos in the last 3 days on YouTube.
Oh, okay, that's great. So y'all go,
he's on YouTube.
Y'all go check out It's Laws. I need to get Floppy's link. Hold on, let me get her link, and post that for a few minutes, and then I'll post It's Laws, and then y'all can go over and see them. But I want to make sure we get Floppy, because she is an awesome, brilliant person and super nice. So, here's Floppy. So y'all make sure if you're not subbed to Floppy, jump over and sub to her. She is a coder, I guess you would call it. And she codes these voices and stuff, and then she plays them live where the victim can hear it, but the scammer can't, and the scammer sounds like a chipmunk or a ghost or something. And it's really brilliant. And she's just a super nice person. So y'all make sure you go check her out, and I'll pin her I'll pin her link for a few minutes, and then I'll switch over to It's Law's link so we can go sub to him too.
I did wake up and I watched the new TAGOW video today. It's been a while. It's been, 3 weeks since I saw a video from him. So I watched it. It's like a greatest hits, of 10 scammers throughout the year. So I would encourage people to go check out the TAGOW video. And I caught a behind bars closure video. She's been messing with these PCH idiots. And it was such a great video. And I think Dan Gleeballs helped her get a photo of the guy, so she got to mess with the PCH moron. But yeah, I haven't really watched anybody else's either.
Yeah, so I'm really sorry, y'all. Don't take it personally, please, because it's not personal. It's just, it's super, like, I literally have been so sick of trying to start work that I just haven't watched anything anywhere on YouTube or anywhere, so please don't take it personally. But I have good news for you, by the way, regarding takeout. Yeah, he's got to stop on in and say hi to us and tell us about his 2022. Yeah, after our take break.
Oh, okay, good. Good. I thought he might come by today.
Yep, so that'll be great.
Yeah, Illogical. I haven't heard from her since Nam. I kind of stopped watching. I gotta catch up. I used to love her stuff.
Yeah, she's awesome.
But DA saying she has a new one, so yeah. I mean, I remember when I was first starting putting out videos, and I had a comment from Illogical on one of them. I was like, "Oh my goodness," because I've always commented on all her stuff. I've just always thought she was talented, so I'm excited.
Yeah, super excited.
And then you know how stupid I am. Like, I always complain, oh, nobody respects my stuff. I don't get comments from some big baiters, blah blah blah. I'm always whining. And then I'm looking through my YouTube studio, and 4 weeks ago, Wenja commented on a video, and I missed it, and I didn't respond back till like a month later.
Oh snap!
A legend. I get a legend to finally comment on a video, and I just ignore it. But.
Yeah,
I apologized, but I was very flattered when I saw that.
Yeah, and you're supposed to be having him come on the show.
Yeah, we're trying. Yeah, we don't want to, make anybody do anything they're not comfortable with. But I think last time we talked, he's cool with us. So hopefully he'll come on, and that'll be a big day. He's got a lot of followers, got a lot of great content. Everybody loves Wenja.
For sure.
That'd be the highlight of my life. I did talk with him, though. He was on Discord, and we all were talking. And he's in New York, I believe, and he was a cop. So he's got a lot of good stories. Just seems like a really cool guy.
Yeah, sounds awesome. I would love to talk to him.
Focus. Yeah, I missed comments. Focus.
Oh my God, DA. Thank you so much. And DA says,
all right, there's more whining coming. Get the cheese. Cheese coming. Yeah, I'm going to whine.
Thank you so much, DA. I miss all your little king of jokes over there. So
yeah, sorry. So you're saying we're going to get to takeout in a minute.
Yeah. Yesterday I really was going to stream, but I couldn't really get any good numbers, and all my call centers I have to listen to, none of them were running, so but I saw some numbers on Twitter, but I don't know why I couldn't really get any numbers to hook for me, so but
I didn't even try. I'm not calling any idiots for a couple days. I need a small break. And then Friday I have my hospital, visit for 6 hours because I do that every 6 months. So it'll be a tough week, but hopefully the week after I'll hit them hard.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, and I know numbers were tough the first couple days right after Christmas and around New Year's. But I think yesterday there were numbers. I didn't even bother looking though. But I looked at my Discord and somebody had sent me a ton of stuff. So. Yeah. They're out there. I would say they're going to be there today.
Well, I'm fine if they're not there. Like PJ said, it's been slow. That's a good thing. Yes, thanks, Floppy. That would be awesome. That's a good thing. I will never be resentful if there's no good numbers. I don't want these idiots to call people. So I'm fine with them being quiet. I mean, yeah, it messes up our stream, but
That's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. People.
Hopefully, when there's no numbers, though, it's because there's no scammers.
Yeah,
that's a good thing. Hopefully, they're not like you can't find the numbers. You know what I mean? Sometimes there's scams going on and you can't get the numbers. That's what makes my blood boil. I'm sure that Amazon scammers were calling people on Christmas.
Yeah,
I just know those idiots. There's somebody there, and a lot of them just do it from their own home, and they're not part of a call center. So it's nonstop all the time. But the fewer numbers we see, the better.
Agree, that's true. But I always have hope that it's because there's not as many working, and there's less people getting scammed. Is always my hope.
Oh, I definitely think that's the case. When you don't see numbers, because obviously people know how to find all the numbers. Usually, somebody puts up a number on one of the websites because they got a text message from the Amazon idiots. So I think when you don't see numbers a lot, that does mean that there's fewer scammers out there. It just makes me nervous that there are numbers that we can't find.
Yeah. Agree. Okay, well, let's take our take break, and then we'll see if Takeout can come on for a minute, which I think he can. So let's take our take break, and then we will be right back with Scammer Takeout.
Not a lot of swearing in this one. You're welcome, Mom.
Oh, thanks. Then maybe the video won't get demonetized.
It probably will anyway.
Yeah. True.
There might be some Hindi swearing.
That's all good. Okay, we'll be right back.
Thank you for calling support. My name is Michael.
Michael, it's me again. I know what you're saying. How does he do it? How does he get through so many times? It's magic. It's like charming a snake. Go ahead, please. You want to talk? He doesn't want to talk.
Hello.
Hello?
Yes, how can I help you today?
There's too much noise in your back room, Gandu. I don't know what you guys are doing. You're making a porno or something. It's way too loud. I'll call you right back, okay? Firmilinge.
Thank you for calling. How may I help you?
It's me again. I keep getting through. Why don't you block me? You guys are so stupid. Really stupid. You're from PayPal?
Yes.
Okay.
Throughout your
Here.
ordering training.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay, yeah, we got to talk about this email. I'm being charged for something about an armory or something, Springfield. I didn't make any charges. I shouldn't be getting money deducted out of my PayPal. And then there's about 53 birds right now on my front lawn. They're gearing up for something. I don't know what's going on today. They're ravens. They're disgusting. They're perverted. They're abusive birds. So now I got a double whammy. I have a PayPal charge, and I have ravens that are trying to gang up on me. And I'm on house arrest. Can you help me with any of this?
Yes.
Thank you so much.
I'm really sorry about that. I'm extremely sorry that you are facing this kind of problem with that. Can you help me with your invoice number?
Yeah, the problem is I'm on house arrest for something that I didn't really do. I got into a bar fight a couple months ago.
No worries.
I'm sorry?
No worries, sir. No worries. I said no worries, sir. No
Well, I
worries.
can't leave
I
the
will
house.
take care of-
I can't leave the house, and that's the problem. I know where these ravens are hanging out, and I can't go down the street and clear them out and hit them with like a super soaker or something because it's so loud there. I don't know what you're doing there.
I can hear you.
Yeah, but I can hear myself. You have a lot of people in your background talking. You need to stop those people from talking. If you want to help me, then you need to stop those people from talking. Stop those people from talking.
Okay.
It's all about me right now. It's about me and these goddamn ravens and about this Springfield Armory invoice. I need help.
Sir.
I'm on house arrest,
Sir,
goddamn you. Go ahead, please.
Sure. First of all, I'm telling you, please calm down. I'm here to help you out, okay? Because I'm in office right now, so you said that you are in house arrest. I'm really sorry about that, sir.
I can't leave the house.
Cell phone number.
I can't leave the house. They're watching me. I got an ankle bracelet on my leg. Who does that? I didn't even commit this crime.
Sir, calm down. Sir, calm down.
Well, you're going to help me?
Okay?
You're going to help me with this invoice,
Yes,
and you're going to help me
yes.
clear out these ravens? I don't need 53 ravens on my front lawn.
Sir?
Yes, go ahead, please.
Yes. This is your cell phone number, right?
This is my cell phone number, and this is all I have right now. I can barely even get out of the house to water the plants. They're watching me.
All right, no worries. I'm just telling you, just stay on the line. I'm searching in my database what is going on, right?
Yeah, tell me what's going on with these ravens. Who put these birds on my front lawn? Somebody's playing a trick on me. First, I'm falsely accused of a crime, and now I have 53 ravens on my front lawn. They're looking at me. I'm about to have breakfast, and I know they're gonna bum rush my appointment.
Sir, I'm telling you, please calm down. I'm here to help you out, okay? I'm telling you, please calm down.
What's your plan? What's your plan? What's your plan? How will you help me clear out these ravens? Let's talk about the ravens first.
Sir, just give me a second. Just give me a second. I'm going to search in my database. What is going on? Okay.
Thank you.
Just hold the line.
Your database will tell you who put the ravens on my front lawn.
All right. Yes, sir. I can see in my system that David Miller, he used your PayPal account to purchase a gun from Springfield Armory, which cost you $799.91. You said that you didn't make any payment of it, or this is an unauthorized transaction. So I'm going to cancel this transaction.
Thank you.
Mine right now, dispute you hold the charges, and make a note of it that this is a fake account. Okay.
Okay, and you're saying that David Miller's the one who put the ravens on my front lawn?
Yes, exactly. Yes.
And then what's he going to do with the gun? Is he going to shoot me? Is he mad because of the crime I supposedly committed? I didn't commit that crime, sir. I shouldn't be on house arrest. There shouldn't be ravens on my front lawn. There shouldn't be an invoice for a gun. What's going on today? What's going on in the world, Gandu?
Sir, I said just stay on the line and calm down. I'm here to help you, okay? We are here to figure
They're still birds. They're still birds, and I don't know what they're planning now. They're on my front lawn.
All right, sir. I'm successfully.
You're not doing anything.
Your transaction, sir. I'm successfully cancel your transaction for my end.
That's a transaction. Okay, so you took care of the transaction, but what about the ravens? What can you do about these birds?
Sir, you are no need to worry about that, okay? No need to worry about that. We will take care of it.
When? I want to have my breakfast, and these birds are looking at me. Hello?
Just calm down.
I don't know. I don't trust you. I don't trust you. You're not going to help me. Tumara asinam kya hai?
Sir, I said just calm down.
Tumara asinam kya hai? Sorry? You know what happened there, Gandu. Firmilinge. Hello?
Yes, this is Mark from YouTube, sir. You just tried to ring us, but we missed your call. Facing any issue related to your YouTube?
Yes, Mark. This phone call is actually being recorded for YouTube and training purposes. You're being recorded right now. You're a YouTube scammer, and I'm making a YouTube video. Don't you see the irony in that? Go ahead, please. He does not see the irony in that.
Thank you for getting connected, Discord. How may you help me today?
Listen, I called before. I don't know what's going on over here. I really could use the help, sir. Somebody's on top of the building across the street, and they got a gun. Can you help me?
All right. Yes, confirm your credit ID number, invoice number.
I don't know. I don't have that at the moment. All I'm doing is I'm watching this guy, and he's shooting a gun into the crowd. It's chaos over here. Everyone's kung fu fighting. Can you come help me?
Yes. So do you have any computers, sir?
I don't have a computer. All I know is there's a guy across the way. He's on top of the building. He's wearing a Speedo, and he's got a gun. You're not going to do it?
Hello?
Hello, babe. I'm doing you a favor.
Hello?
Oh, hey, babe. How are you? I'm calling you back. Playing hard to get.
Fuck off.
Oh, my God. Why are you so mad? Why are you so mad?
Fuck off, bitch.
Okay, but why are you so mad? I'm going to fuck off, but I'm going to fuck back on.
Hello?
Hello? How are you? I'm calling you back.
Oh my God, baby, honey, please don't disturb me again and again.
I can't help it. I love you. I just keep having to talk to you every second of the day. I don't know what's going on in my life. I just think about you all the time.
But I'm so busy right now because I'm working. Please don't call me again, honey.
Good day, sir. This is Mary with Capital Group. I'm speaking with the business owner, right?
Yes, Mary, listen to me. Thank you. Listen, is there any possible way that one of your girls can use the back entrance? I'm going to run for office, and I'm a little nervous that I'm going to get caught with one of your girls. The service has been phenomenal, and I appreciate it. I'm always a big tipper. I just want to run for office and do not want to get caught. Can you assure me discretion,
sir,
Mary?
We were calling regarding business financing. Is this something?
Oh my God! You're not following up for escort service? Then you're not. That's embarrassing.
No, sir.
Oh my God! But the thing is, I want to run for office in a couple years, and I don't want to get caught with somebody. So that's why I really need discretion. There's two things that can kill your political career, right? You get caught with a live boy or a dead girl. I haven't done any of those things, really.
Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, hi, son. How are you doing today?
Good. Do you believe in karma? There's a couple positions in the Karma Sutra I want to try. She wants me.
Thank you for calling support. This is Kelly. How can I help you?
Kelly?
Yeah, sure. I can hear you.
Oh my goodness, I was just stung by a bee. I'll call you right back. I'm sorry. Ouch, this thing hurts. I'll call you right back 1,000 times. I'm so sorry. Bye, Kelly.
Yes, how can I help you?
Listen, this Tin Man guy is no joke. He's got an axe and he's walking around New York City. Can you arrest him? Yes or no? Help me, please. Go ahead.
Hello?
Hey, babe, listen to me. When can you get to my neighborhood? I need this guy arrested ASAP. He's got an axe and he's talking nonsense.
Just go, son of a bitch. Just cut
Oh my
it off.
God, you're so angry. Why are you so angry?
Just go and kill yourself, you motherfucker.
Wow, you're so angry. Oh my God.
You're mentally sick, sir.
You're connected with support. How can I help you?
You're picking up the phone pretending that you want to help people, but you really want to rob them.
I want you to understand. Legally and federally, I know what type of a time waster you are.
Do you want people to empty their bank account?
Why would you waste my precious time?
We call scammers. And man, they say the dumbest stuff.
Go ahead, please.
Hey, then I'll call this number again. Okay?
No, I get it. Like I said in chat, it's hard to watch everybody.
Yeah, for sure. And we are back with Takeout. Takeout, thanks so much for joining us. Impromptu, like I asked you like at midnight last night.
No, that's fine. I'm always here.
Cool. Well,
what up, Takeout?
What's up, Take?
What's going on, bro? How you been?
I've been all right. It's been kind of crazy here lately. My son broke his leg on the first day of the year, or broke his foot. Sorry. So he's had to adjust to using crutches, and I broke my foot a few years ago. So I was on crutches. We had the same exact break, and so I was.
Good. You already had the crutches. You saved some money.
No, actually, I didn't have the crutches. I don't know where they went, but so I had to teach him how to use them, and then I forgot how to use them. So I had to teach myself and then teach him. The hard part was going up the stairs at my house to get to his room.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
So now you're well versed on how to use crutches again, though.
Yep. Yeah. Again, so if I ever need them,
you're all set for the next time you break a foot.
Yep.
DA said we're doing a double take right now.
Yeah. I was afraid something serious was going on, though. We're joking around. You got some definitely stressful time in the new year, but I didn't see a video from you for, I don't know, it was like 2 or 3 weeks. I'm like, wait a minute, I haven't seen a Takeout video, and then I just kind of turned it on and saw that you put something together.
Yeah.
So that was nice.
Like I was telling CJ, scam baiting really does take over your life. Mm-hmm. It was getting to a point where whenever I first started, I was getting so into it and wanting to make videos every day that it was causing problems in the family,
Yeah,
so,
understandable.
I have to fall back sometimes, and I hear lately I've been taking more breaks than usual, but I gotta keep my family together at the same time.
Yeah, that's kind of the way I've been. Like, I got so into scam baiting and stuff that I basically was like financially bankrupting myself. You know what I mean? Like, and I was just like, as much as this is awesome, I have to go back to work. So that's why I went back to work. Bill just put in chat, Wenja, this account has been terminated for violating YouTube's community guidelines. Like, Wenja's whole channel is gone?
Really?
He just put out a video not too long ago, though.
Let me check. Not that I don't believe you, Bill. I just want to look for myself. But anyway, sorry. I got distracted. What were you saying? Takeout.
You might be right though. Anyway, we can talk about that after Takeout shine. Let's talk to Takeout.
Go ahead, Takeout.
Talk about bankrupting yourself. I pretty much did the same thing there for a minute, and me and Chester were talking about it, and we were saying, we got more money than we have brains, so I kind of fell down the rabbit hole of wanting to build up my studio, and I spent a lot of money over the past year just on the setup. So that was again causing problems, because
yeah,
I mean, we've been all right financially, but it takes over every aspect of your life. Trying to do YouTube alone would take over every aspect, but again, you're adding scam baiting into it.
Well, it was just at a point where, I really needed to go to the doctor and get more blood pressure pills, and I literally had hardly any money, and I was like, this is ridiculous. I have a master's degree. I need to go back to work. I mean, not that having a degree matters, but you know what I mean? I worked hard for my degree, and, as much as this is very, very super important, it's just, we can't die over it. You know what I mean? Which is what I was basically doing because I was out of blood pressure pills. So that's why I went back to work. So everyone understands. There's some YouTubers out there that can swing it full time. And maybe one day me and you will get there, but we might not be there quite yet. It takes a while.
Yeah. I'll tell you, I don't know how Deo does it. Deo has a family, and not only does he make his own YouTube videos and he streams all the time, or makes what's the word, the consistent content. He mods for Pierogi too. I didn't know that he was modding for Pierogi for a while.
Yeah, he's definitely a busy man.
He's always busy. That guy.
I think his wife works. I don't know if that's true, but I'm pretty sure his wife works, so that takes some pressure off. But I don't have, I'm on my own, you know what I mean? So that's why I have to.
It's hard being a one-man army.
Yeah.
Woman army for you,
Yeah. but don't take, no matter who scam baits and how long, people scam bait. The point is that we're gonna do it when we can do it. And Takeout and I and Take, all three of us, put our heart into it when we can do it, but we just can't do it all day, every day, unfortunately.
I really wish I could. I really want to do this full time.
Yeah,
that's my ultimate goal, is to be doing this 5 days out of the week, 6 days out of the week.
Me too. We'll get there. We just have to, but we have to get there without killing ourselves or ruining our family. So we have to be patient, I mean, Pierogi didn't start, not to compare to Pierogi, but just saying, it's not like he started and then the next day he quit his job. And Jim Browning just stopped his regular job over the summer. So he got up to over 4 million subs before he stopped his job. So it just takes time. So
yeah, and I think Pierogi's the most subscribed YouTuber now, isn't he?
Yep, he sure is, and we're happy for him. Not that it's a competition, but
I was just
we always want people to be successful, especially cool people like Pierogi. So we're super happy for him.
Yeah, that's I went and checked on his channel because I saw a while back where someone had posted in Discord that Pierogi was the most subscribed YouTube channel for scam baiting, and then someone said that Jim Browning is still ahead of him. So I went and checked here, I think it was last week, and I saw that he finally passed Jim Browning. So I mean, Pierogi, he's my main inspiration for this.
Yeah, for sure. And I think
Pierogi's been on our streams before. That's why he's got so many subs. I'm sure they all come from our stream to sub to him.
Well, I know him and his family have been sick, so hopefully they're doing better. But one thing that I noticed about Pierogi versus Jim, and this is not at all criticism, it's just an observation, that Pierogi has posted very faithfully every Saturday, and Jim kind of posts like when he's done with something, which is what I've been doing lately. And I totally understand that. But I do think that maybe that consistency has helped pay off for him, you know?
I do. I've always heard be consistent with your content, and the viewers will come.
Yeah, which I haven't been at all. So I have to work on that.
I do too. Yeah. I try to post every Saturday, but with how many breaks I've been taking here lately, it's impossible. So yeah, hats off to Scammer Payback.
Well, my problem is
I think
editing.
with Jim is there's a lot of investigation that goes on with his stuff.
Yeah, exactly. So it's hard to be consistent all the time with him because he doesn't bait in a traditional way. But just saying, that's just one thing I noticed. So I think I agree. Pick it up and Bennett. YouTube is doing some weird things. Like I said, I saw on Reddit people complaining about how they woke up and their channels were gone or demonetized. So apparently, like, New Moon went to look for Wenja's channel and it's gone.
Yeah, I can't find it either.
Checked. But I'm telling you, it was there. I know he went through some problems where he was demonetized. He got it back. I watched a video not too long ago. I commented on it. And now something happened within the past, I don't know, couple days, couple weeks. I'm definitely curious now. But we'll see what it is. But again, I'm surprised my channel's still up.
I know. I'm about to go today. I'm buying another flash drive and try to back up all my videos, or at least the ones that are important to me or whatever, because I'm scared now.
Right. Yeah, I am too.
Yeah.
I don't.
You never know what the reasoning is. It could be for showing a photo of somebody too much, or you never know. YouTube can make up the rules, and you have to follow them, obviously. But there's plenty of people who curse and who rage, and I'm very careful that there's no N words, there's no racism, and that's about where I draw the line. So
Wenja doesn't have any of that. Does he even have swearing in his Wenja? He doesn't.
I don't think so. Not that much. Not that much, and it must have been for something different. A lot of times people lose their channels and they're like, "What did I do? I have no idea what I even did." And it's hard to get a direct answer, they say, from the powers that be. So, I feel for these people. I know what it's like. You put all your work in. I guess I've already accepted that it will happen to me. The question is just when. So I won't be as a wreck as some people are. But I think a lot of people are losing their channels that probably shouldn't be.
I agree.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not going to, my life won't be over, but it'll definitely suck because, it's so hard to get to even where we are now. You know what it's like, struggling to get to where we've gotten to so far. So it would definitely suck. I'm just maybe I should just back up all my videos to my Patreon, I wonder. I don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah, I guess everyone looks at it differently. Like, I don't look in the past. So, if my videos are gone, I guess I can't go back to them, and I'll just go forward. I'm still going to call these idiots every day. I just wouldn't post on YouTube, obviously. That doesn't mean I'm going to stop scam baiting. YouTube has been great, and hopefully I am here for a while, but it seems like they're getting around to chopping people, and I don't know why they would. I don't know why I would be safe over other people.
Yeah, I've said it before. I think scammers are protected in a lot of ways.
Yeah, for sure.
It's kind of ridiculous. The amount of
that's true. You never know, right? The scammer might have complained. Hey, I heard my voice and they recorded my phone call. I didn't approve that. You never know, right?
Yeah.
I think you're protected, because you're not monetized. I don't know about the channel though. Why would you shut a whole channel down? But still,
YouTube doesn't get anything off of me, I guess, and I don't get anything off of them. So yeah, I don't know what the reason would be, but I'm not going to think about the worst right now for me.
Yeah, but it's a good, it's definitely a good reminder though. I'm gonna at least back up a few videos that I worked my butt off and they can't be really redone. Like there's some, okay, the baits, okay, like baits are good, but I have a lot of baits that end up being similar. It's not the end of the world, but like other videos where I did investigations or something, those are things that can't really be redone. So I'll have to go back through and try to at least back them up, you know?
Yeah, I lost all my videos. I put in some new memory in my computer, and I have some of the videos on my other memory. So if I ever need them, I can just switch it out. But yeah, I need to do the same. I've got 2 hard drives that I can put them on.
Yeah, well, it sucks. So we're really, I know Winter's not watching because he probably is like, F YouTube, I'll never watch it again. But if anyone talks to him, please send like how sorry we are, and it sucks. And I don't understand why, but somebody else that happened to too. The person on Reddit, it happened because their YouTube got hacked, and then the one that hacked it used it to spam channels and like, you know, like went around spamming comments and stuff. That's why that one got shut down. But again, that wasn't really any fault of the person. So I guess I need to go through and make sure my 2-factor authentic is activated, you know?
Yeah, that scares me too, though, because I'm always scared. Like, you know, if I lose my phone or if I have to change my number or something, I'm always scared I'm gonna get locked out.
Yeah, I know, me too. But it's better than getting hacked and having the whole channel shut down.
Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I would hate to start over.
Yeah, for sure.
So, what are you're gonna continue soon? Hopefully, you're gonna get back to a regular schedule. Hopefully, right? Are you going to continue to keep messing with the PCH, or do you have other plans?
I really want to do these refund scams and the tech support scams. Like I said, I basically reset my whole computer, so I don't even have my virtual machine set up anymore with the bank. But whenever I do get that set back up, I want to, I don't know, I get so bored with these PCH scripts because I hear them, you know, 3 days out of the week or something. And it's gotten to the point where I'm talking to just about all of them, it seems like, that I just keep hearing the same stuff over and over again.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I really want to do those. I want somebody there to kind of walk me through it the first time. And, you know, I would do it off stream, but...
You want to do the whole bait, like a virtual machine, and do the whole refund thing?
Yeah.
Nice.
Well,
yep, I've had the bank for like really since I started. Since I think it was since my third or fourth video, I've had the bank, but I just never used it because, you know, my anxiety tells me that something bad's gonna happen.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'm no expert, but I would be glad to help you if you need any help. Like, because yeah, I screwed a lot of crap up when I first started using the virtual machine and stuff. So.
Yeah, just be careful if you're using the virtual machine. You kind of clear your history out, and don't be looking at like TAGOW Media scam pranks videos from your virtual machine, please.
Yep.
Right.
So is that
they might look through that.
Is that a CJ Scams and Takeout collab coming?
Always collab every freaking day, pretty much. But yeah. Just let me know if you want any help. I can at least give you some tips of things I've screwed up so you can try to avoid the same screw-ups if you want.
I mean, I think my main thing was, even with the VPN, like I had to go in and, you know, if you put "where am I" in Google, it'll show you where you're at. Yeah. And if you put "what's my IP," it'll show you your IP. Mm-hmm. I always worry about them going in and putting that into Google on Google Chrome, and so I found out that there's a setting you have to turn off that will override that, so you can use your VPN on your main computer, and then on the virtual machine it'll show where your VPN says you are.
Yeah. But some people do.
So I just worry about something that I'm missing that they can put in Google or something, because I know that they like to bring up the maps and ask you how far you are from this store or something.
Well,
you know.
Yeah, well, some people do. If you're super worried about it, some people do double up, like they put a VPN on their host and their VM, but it does slow things down a lot. But also, there's been a few times where that happened to me, and they said, like, they pulled it up, and it was, like, my location, and I just said, I said to the scammer, like, oh, that's, you know, it'll say, like, store near you, and they did that, and it pulled up my location, and then I said, oh, my brother or whoever put a VPN on my computer. That's not the right place. Let me show you where I am or something. And I haven't had any that didn't believe me, you know?
Okay.
Like I say, my real location is the VPN location, if that ever happened. But still, that's only happened a few times when I forgot to turn my VPN on. It's not, honestly, there's not anything terrible that could happen. So you could potentially accidentally, which I've done a lot, stream like your AnyDesk or your TeamViewer number, and then someone could, like, as they say, you know, stream snipe your thing. It's not the end of the world. It messes up your bait. You can do a new bait, you know, or a scammer figures out that you have a virtual machine. Okay, it sucks, but it's not the end of the world. Just start another bait. You know what I mean? I haven't had anything happen that was, like, terribly scary and tragic. Do you know what I mean? Where I was so compromised that I was, you know, like, in some kind of major danger. Everything's just been, I ruined my bait with my stupidness. You know? And like I said, the few times that VPN thing got through, I just said that was my VPN location, not my real, and they believe me. So.
Right. So
that'll be easy and very believable if you're doing your old lady voice, if that does happen to you.
That's what I was
You can say your son put something on there or whatever.
Yeah. Well, my son set up my computer.
Yeah.
I'm sure there's no scammers watching us right now that would learn from that, but that's
Hi,
right.
scammers. If you are, welcome.
Yeah. So while we're talking about doxing ourselves, do you remember when you were talking to a scammer and they called the police and you had to talk to the police?
Oh yeah, I hated that.
What did you tell them, the police?
Well, it's funny you bring that up because I'm actually putting a video out. Like, I've been editing a video about another police conversation I had about how being honest with the police, it doesn't get you anywhere with the scams, like, because it doesn't make any sense to them usually. But I don't want to lie to any police people. I just don't want to take the risk because technically that's illegal and unnecessary. So I tell them the truth. I always tell them my real name, my real location, and I tell them the truth. But that's just me because technically it's illegal. And I mean, not that they would probably find out, but I just don't want to take the chance. So
yeah,
I just tell them exactly the truth. But I'm about to put out a video why, hey, Luapo. I always was wondering how to say your name. But I'm putting a video about how if you try to call the police and report it and you're honest with them, it gets you nowhere because they're like, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah.
So
were they confused at all?
Oh yeah, they're always confused sometimes. I mean, I've been screamed at by them several times. So, yeah, I'm making it right now, Cold White. I'm still editing it. I just have to finish it. But yeah, I am. But yeah, sometimes they scream at you. I have no clue why they're so emotionally invested in it, but they do scream at you sometimes, and you'll be okay. You know? I mean, it's not pleasant, but it's not going to hurt you. You know?
I just thought it was funny that he actually called the police for you. Not on you, but for you.
I know, that really pissed me off. It was super awkward.
Yeah, I think that was one of my favorite moments with the whole channel. That was funny.
Yeah, I've gotten screamed at by several police. That ever happened to you, Take? Have you ever been on the phone where the scammer called the police for you?
Not on the phone, but in my neighborhood, they scream at me all the time.
Yeah, I've been screamed at by several police when I tried to call and report a potential scam in progress. So,
do you call the local police for the victim?
Yeah.
You do?
Yeah, I call the victim's local police. I've also tried to call before, like when like I tried to a lot at the beginning. Call the police when there's a package on the way or there's a money mule. They don't care. I mean, I shouldn't say they don't care, but I guess it's not enough information to do anything or something.
I mean, it very rarely helped calling the police. Unfortunately, if you added up how many times that actually saved a victim, and that doesn't mean we're not going to keep trying. Right. It's so tough to get them to listen. I don't know if you found that, but it's so tough. I mean, we've been on the phone, or CJ has, with people's parents, and the parents aren't doing anything. We're watching somebody lose $500,000. I mean, you can't contact the police and say, listen, you got to get to this lady's house, and they don't do anything. It's frustrating.
Yeah. Sorry, I got a truck going by. They're doing construction next to my house. They're tearing down a building, so there's heavy machinery.
Oh, well, I can't hear it.
I can't hear it. I thought you just said I have to go and die, though.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I thought you said that too. I was like, what? Surely I heard that wrong.
Yeah, there's a dark moment.
I've seen that the police, it's hard to get the police involved without a lot of evidence. And if they're not actively there listening to it, I don't think that there's much that they will do.
Right. Exactly, and especially in my neighborhood, like New York, you try calling the police in New York, even if it's for something that's serious, that's right in front of them. It's that they have so many things going on. They'll laugh at you. You tell them somebody's getting mugged. It might take an hour before they get to us because they got other problems.
Yeah. So this is a big problem.
Not to say that the NYPD doesn't do a great job. I'm not downing the police at all. Very busy, underpaid. They do a great work. It's just when it comes to scams, it's very hard to get them to listen. Is what I found.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, I mean, I've never been a cop. I've been a military police when I was in the Army, but we never dealt with stuff like that. So I don't know really how it works. I think the best thing to do would be to maybe call for a welfare check.
Yeah, that's what I tried to do in this video, and she was just like, and you'll see, but not to give the video away, but she just said, like, the victim has to call herself and tell us she's being scammed. So
yeah, see, that's stupid to me, because
yeah, because it's a crime in progress. It makes no sense. If I call and tell you, like, someone's knocking at my door and they technically haven't committed a crime, but they're knocking at the door and I'm scared, they'll come because it's like a potential crime in progress, but they won't come for, they won't check on people. And I just asked her to call her and she wouldn't even call her, but.
That's ridiculous, though. That's like saying, okay, I'm watching somebody steal from somebody else, but the cops won't do anything because that person needs to report it. Like, that person doesn't know they're being scammed.
Right.
Yeah.
And she was 91.
So why would they call?
And she was 91 years old, this lady.
Yeah, see, that's ridiculous. That just kind of pisses me off. I mean,
meanwhile, my mother, who's 20 years old, well, not now, but a bunch of years ago, she's 20 years old and she's got a nice young voice, and she calls the police to order cigarettes, and they're showing up at her house ASAP to make sure she's not loony.
Right.
Yeah.
So go figure.
There's a lot of shame for the victims. I've noticed that a lot of them, no matter what, they don't want to admit that they've been scammed just because of the shame that's with it. So I doubt that they're going to call and say, hey, I've just been scammed, after feeling the shame of being scammed. They shouldn't feel shame, but I understand that they do.
Yeah, for sure. And that's what I've been trying to do on my streams. Like, some people might not like streaming the victims, but like there's literally nothing for them to be ashamed of. It's just their voice. And we have to overcome the stigma that they're stupid or that there's something that they should be ashamed of.
Right.
There's nothing to be ashamed of. They're just on the phone.
I mean, they're that good at what they do. The fact that Jim Browning can get scammed out of his YouTube channel,
right?
Should tell you a lot. I've almost been scammed twice. One by an SSA scammer, which is a little embarrassing, but it happens. And then I got scammed again because I was trying to buy a monkey, or I almost got scammed from that. So I mean, it happens. You just kind of.
Yeah, well, let's talk about that for a minute, though. What were you going to do with the monkey? Like, were you going to, seriously own a monkey?
Yeah, I was looking into it a lot, and I got on Craigslist. I think this is before Facebook had a marketplace, which I doubt I could find one on there, but...
You need a license, though, right? Like, you need a special license to own one, I thought.
You do. And I didn't know that at the time.
We can skip all that, though. I know where to get them. There's a guy in Chinatown. He sells fireworks, swords, and monkeys. But you let me know. We'll talk offline.
Yeah, for sure, because I still want a monkey.
Yeah, we can bypass that whole license nonsense.
Yeah.
Not that anybody's listening. But you were all set on having a monkey in your house.
My mindset was because I always wanted a little girl. This was way before I had my daughter. I always wanted a little girl. And I thought the only way that I could have a little girl, because, it seemed like I could only have boys at that point. The only way that I could have a little girl is to, have a little monkey. And I thought a little monkey would be cute. So I got on there and I was looking on Craigslist and I found someone that was quote unquote selling monkeys. And I was trying to buy one. I talked to them. They said that the box, or they were going to put it in a crate and put it at the airport. They said that that I had to send half the money. I can't remember how it was. It was a couple $1,000s. Send half the money, and then they would put it on the plane, and then it would arrive to me. And then after I got the monkey, after it arrives, I send the rest of the money. So I was really getting ready, and then I thought about it, and I was like, I was excited. So I had to take a step back for a minute, and I was like, this really doesn't seem legit. I would hate to lose a couple $1,000s while I'm waiting on a monkey to arrive. And then I looked again on, I checked the legality of having a monkey, and in Georgia, you can't have a monkey without a special license.
Yep. Yeah, that's what I hear. It's tough. I mean, and monkeys are you always hear horror stories, like they'll rip your face off. The monkey will just go crazy one day. You got to be really careful when you do go get a monkey, is what I hear. We don't want there to be any accidents around kids, and the monkey's, it's a wild animal, and you're bringing it to your home. As cute as that may be, I'm sure you had all of the dresses picked out and all that. So hopefully one day you will live that dream, but we'll do it right.
I hope so, but yeah, looking back on it now, it would have been dangerous to have a monkey, especially when my boys were that little.
Oh my goodness, though. You put that on YouTube and you'll go viral in a minute. Those people that make monkey videos, they get like 1 million views a day.
Yeah, I sent MK McHugh, I sent her a video of a monkey on Facebook, and yeah, I love monkeys. They're my favorite animal.
Well, I saw some in India. You should, when you go to India, you could see some ones just walking around the street.
Yeah, I've seen them taking people's food and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. And there's a funny video on YouTube, drunk monkeys.
like they're alcoholics. They got addicted to liquor, like back in the old days. They were on ships and they just started breaking into, and it stayed in their system. And they passed it down generation after generation. So you see these monkeys and they're stealing people's drinks at these exotic beaches, and they're scurrying off with these margaritas. It's so cute. And then you see these monkeys are so drunk. But it's such a cool video. It's like a documentary on the drunk monkeys.
Right. Have y'all seen the movie Monkey Trouble?
No.
I have not.
It's an old movie. I'm looking on IMDb right now. It came out in 1994.
It sounds like something I'll check out today.
I was a child then.
It's a good movie. But that movie is what made me want a monkey.
I'll have to go check that out because I've never heard of that one.
There's that movie with The Rock, and he was like a hitman or something. And he had to go get the guy from American Pie in Brazil, and they ate some kind of fruit that paralyzes you. And he woke up and there were monkeys all around him. The Rundown. It's called The Rundown. There's an awesome monkey scene in that movie, and The Rock couldn't really talk because he was paralyzed. He's like, "Go away, monkey! Go away, monkey!" You have to see that movie. It's like the greatest scene ever.
Yeah, I'll have to.
And then while we're talking about me almost getting scammed, the Social Security scam, they almost got me too. That one was almost more shameful than the monkey story. So I used to not live so great of a lifestyle, and they, with the past that I had, they called me at the wrong time and said I had a warrant out for my arrest and stuff, and so I was a little bit worried. So what I did was, instead of calling the number back that they left on the voicemail, I called the actual Social Security number, and that's whenever they explained what the scam was and stuff. Yeah,
good. Yeah, too bad a lot more people don't do that. So it worked out in your favor. Yeah. And that was before you did anything with scam baiting, obviously, right?
Yeah, this was like 3-4 years ago.
Yep. Yeah, so, I mean, and it's. I have very smart people that at least I would consider them a lot smarter than me. They'll listen to my videos and they'll be like, "What are you doing? Why are you harassing Amazon over and over again?" Like, they really think that they're legit people. Right. So if you don't know about these scams, and there's still a ton of people that don't know, no matter how much awareness we spread, no matter how many videos we do, there's people out there that really question us sometimes until you really explain, and like, they're not in our shoes, so they don't see what we see, and all they do is see us yelling at a Social Security administrator, and they really think that they're legit people.
Right.
So yeah. You're not alone. I mean, a lot of young people are. We always talk about elderly, but it's easy for anyone to get scammed nowadays. Whether it's Amazon Prime, or you Google the number and you think you're talking to the actual company, and you didn't scroll down far enough on Google, and they paid to have their fake website higher or something. Yeah. Anybody can be scammed. It's like you have to be so careful.
Right.
So skeptical, unfortunately.
Talking to chat and anybody else that will hear this later. These scammers pay to have their listing at the top of Google, and it'll say ad at the top of it. Always scroll down past the ad.
Right.
Always. They're usually
that's a good point.
Pay to have their listing there first.
Yeah.
I think Google should kind of vet those listings before they post them, but they don't.
Yeah.
Well, they're making money, Google's making money. So it's all money first, unfortunately.
Yeah.
JGL in chat quoted me, said, "Call it at the wrong time." That's what these scammers do. They look for any kind of weakness that you may have, and then they're gonna prey on you.
Yeah, it's horrible.
The PCH ones, just to go back to that, they get an elderly person on the phone. I've been dealing with somebody recently, and obviously we stopped the scam. And I played some videos of other people, and I said, "Okay, does this sound like the guy who called you?" Yes. They know it's a scam. 2 weeks later, they call her again, and she's going back through the whole process again, and she's saying, well, no, this one's legit. These people really are Publishers Clearinghouse. And then we have to start the whole cycle over again. Yeah. It's never ending with them. And they keep playing on these dreams, and they get into people at the right moment, like you said, and then it starts all over for some people. And it's and these people that I'm talking about, the victims, they have their wits about them. I mean, they're elderly, but there's no onset dementia. There's no it's just loneliness and really believing that this is the legit one. This is the time. I'm getting my money. You don't have the right to tell me to hang up on them. This is legit. And it's a struggle.
Right. So what do you
save people sometimes?
Do you just pry and pry until they finally listen to you, or are they going to listen to you at all? You know,
they listen each time, and then it's like you have to kind of keep your eye on them, unfortunately, because they get a call the very next day, and it's everything that you just said is like useless. These people are the legit ones, is what I always hear.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's another thing about the PCH scammers. I can speak on PCH because that's who I deal with most of the time. Is they will sit there and build your confidence up and talk to you like nobody else has ever talked to you, and people really get attached to that. You know, it's hard to turn somebody against a friend if they think that they're their friend.
Right.
Right. That's so true.
It's dangerous to deal with, really.
This show, I agree when people say you never know what happens on the morning scam show. Like, we went from talking about
well, I lost 5 subs, so no one liked what we were talking about.
I don't know I forget what we were talking about with Chester, but then we talked about football, and then we talked about monkeys, and now we're back to scam baiting.
I mean, it's everything, you know? Yeah. Who doesn't want a good monkey story?
Yeah. But that was hilarious, Nick, when you said they'll rip your face off.
Who said that?
You did. Like just a few minutes ago.
Well, they will. I mean, that poor woman. I always think of that woman. She had a pet monkey for years, and the monkey went monkey on her. It's sad.
Yeah, I think that woman was the first woman in the U.S. to have a face transplant. Actually, now that you say that.
It was, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that's sad.
Yeah. I mean, it's not funny. It's just, like, the way you said it.
But not all monkeys will do that. We should be fair to the monkeys. Not all monkeys are like that one.
Yeah, but look at Roy. Your pet can turn on you. Stanley turns on me sometimes. He's just not small enough to do damage. I mean, he's too small to do damage.
I'm always afraid. I always have to like bury my face in the pillow because the cats are on the bed, and I'm like, I know I'm gonna wake up without an eye or something, or scratches all over my face. Yeah, they're just waiting for the right moment. I feel like they're plotting.
Yeah. Well, if someone locked you up in your house and never let you leave, wouldn't you want to kind of claw their face out too?
Yeah, I look at that, but then again, I see stray cats roaming around, and these guys should realize they don't have it so bad. It's warm, they're fed, they get pet, they can sleep in a safe environment, so they need to recognize.
I wouldn't want to be locked in a house with Take either.
No. Yeah.
So.
It would be hilarious.
Yeah, for the first couple minutes, you would love it. And you'd be like, get me the hell out of here. So when's your next video gonna come out?
I'm not sure. 9:45 now. I don't know if I'm gonna go to sleep before work or if I'm gonna stream. Kind of tired. I had a hard time waking up this morning.
Oh, that's right, because you work, you have like a mid to night shift, right?
Yep. Yeah, I get off at 30 in the morning.
Right. So it's time for sleep almost. Maybe you want to do some research on the monkeys. Yeah. Now that we got the fire lit.
Yeah, like you don't have enough to worry about right now. You definitely need a monkey this very second.
Right.
Yeah, figure out what kind of license I need and how to get it.
Yeah, or how to get by with whatever Take is trying to offer you up some backdoor way to get the monkey.
I don't understand it. The guy in Chinatown sells monkeys without a license, but you can buy anything in Chinatown. There's got to be somebody that sells monkey licenses. Come up here. We'll spend a day. We'll do some research.
Yeah.
We'll get you a monkey and a license.
We're actually thinking about
and some fireworks.
Thinking about doing a little adult trip here, probably during the summertime, and we don't know where we're gonna go yet. We were thinking Colorado, but I wouldn't mind going to New York for a little bit either.
Well, adult trip, you meaning you want to see red light districts? Because we can go to Montreal.
Yeah. Yeah, let's do that.
All right.
I think he wants to bring his wife though, so she might not like that.
She'll be all right for a little bit.
While you go to the red light district, I doubt you'll
They
be
all
all
say
right.
that. They all say that when they meet me. They'll be all right for a little bit.
I seriously doubt that. Well, or you could go to India.
Yeah, I'm going to India.
That would be an adult trip for sure, because although when I went on the plane, it was full of children.
Really?
Yeah, because I was like, not to be racist, I'm just being real. I was like the only white person on the plane.
Right.
Everybody was like probably going home to visit their families, and like a lot of them had children. And I thought, okay, if this 5-year-old can make it on this 16-hour flight, I can do it too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, we were talking about taking a cruise to. My girlfriend brought up going to the Caribbean, and Jamaica's in the Caribbean, and I was like, yeah, I don't think we're gonna go to Jamaica.
Yeah.
I doubt they want to see my face.
I've said this before. Jamaica's the one place I will never go back to. The minute you leave the resort, it was terrible. I don't know if it's like that now. This was a while ago. I didn't feel safe. I've been to Mexico, I've been to the Middle East, I've been in some crazy places that I would go back to, but I would not go back to Jamaica. So that's just me. But I know CJ lived down there for a while, right? You lived in St. Martin's,
St. Martin, yeah, for a whole year.
Yeah, and I know that's a little bit of a different culture than Jamaica, but I just didn't feel safe.
Do you think it's big enough in Jamaica that I wouldn't be recognized? Like, I know I wear a face, but I feel like if you watch the videos and you see me, you would still know it's me.
I think it's big enough where you might be okay. It depends what kind of vacation you're doing. If you're going to just a resort in like Montego Bay or some of the nicer areas, you might be okay. I think if you walked and you ventured into, I think a lot of those scammers are from Kingston, Jamaica, which you probably shouldn't go to anyway. You wouldn't go to Compton if you went to California, probably. Don't go to Kingston. I think it's big enough where you can go and be on a resort and not get recognized.
Yeah, I went to Sandals, and I didn't leave the resort the whole time. If you do something like that, of course they won't. They're not there,
It depends what kind of vacation you want. I mean, if you want to go enjoy awesome weather and blue water, yeah, a resort in Jamaica is awesome. I happen to like going into towns, and I hate resorts. So I just can't really wander around Jamaica as a tourist to go sit in like a local bar like I could in Mexico or Egypt or wherever. It was just too many people were trying to scam me. I just didn't feel safe.
Right.
But resorts, beautiful. Beautiful waters, beautiful weather, beautiful service. Yeah.
Just go to St. Martin instead, and then you can wander all over the island. And I haven't heard of any scammers from St. Martin. Like, not international scammers anyway. I'm sure there's scammers on the island scamming somebody, but international. So, and it's I drove all over the island. It's easy to drive there. So
really,
yeah.
The big scam in Jamaica at the time was like, okay, if I'm on a resort and I take the bus or like the shuttle, the hotel shuttle to a bar, I'm in the bar for a couple hours, I'm drunk. Somebody will come up to me and they'll mention the hotel that dropped me off, and they'll say they're from the hotel and they're going to give me a ride home.
Meaning, and they're not from the hotel. They just remembered the bus that brought me there a couple hours ago, and they waited around for me to get drunk so they could kind of take advantage of me and whatever. That's the scam that it freaked me out.
Yeah.
What do you think would have happened if you would have gotten that in that car?
I don't think we'd be talking right today. I really feel like there's a lot of people there that were up to no good, and of course this can happen anywhere. It could happen in Idaho, for instance, is the big news around here. I feel like I would have either gotten beat up or mugged or severely hurt or even killed.
See, I tell this story a lot, but we talked to a victim one time of the PCH, and PCH is primarily Jamaican. They have people in America, and they pulled up to a victim's house because the victim wasn't sending any more money, and they pulled up to her house in a regular car with a magnetic taxi sign stuck to the side of it and said, "Come on, I'm taking you to Western Union." You know, these guys are dangerous. They beat up victims before just because they're not getting any more money from them.
Right.
So I know that I could only imagine how the people that wanted you to get in their car were, what their intentions were.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, and again, this could happen anywhere. I mean, I don't want to give one country a bad name. It's just me personally. Out of all the places I've been to around the world, I did not feel safe in Jamaica. And I know a lot of people talk about going there on vacation. I just have to tell them my experience. I just
you gotta watch back in America too. I'm sure there's even worse people in America because of our, the laws that we have that make it easier for criminals. Sometimes.
Yeah, I got crackheads all over my neighborhood, stealing my lighters. Actually, little girls. It's bad everywhere.
Little girls.
But when I go on vacation, I don't want to sit there with other Americans, and that's usually what a resort is. I want to go and explore, and I want to be in like a border town in Mexico, in like a local bar with the local people. And at Jamaica, I just felt like I couldn't do that.
Right. I agree. You can't really do that in Jamaica. You should definitely go to St. Martin Take. You can do that in St. Martin.
Yeah, good. If I ever leave the United States again, I'll make sure I go to St. Martin.
And that flight is quick. It's only like, for a while, I always flew out of Charlotte, but it was only like 3 hours.
Well, I could take a boat there, though.
Yeah, that would probably take like days to take a boat when you could get there in 3 hours on a plane.
That's another thing I'm not sure about. I don't know how I would do on a cruise.
Me neither, because I get very seasick. I know they use the stabilizers, but sometimes people still get seasick.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I feel like my anxiety would hit and I would be stuck on a boat in the middle of the ocean with no land around me.
Right. And then if you get seasick, you're screwed because you can't even like get on land and reacclimate. So, but I don't know. Maybe it would be fine. It's hard to know. When I go snorkeling, I wear like the patches, and they do really good for me. So I guess I could wear a patch the whole time. But
yeah, I wonder if that would help if we did go on a cruise. I'm sure they have those patches there.
Yeah, because even when I snorkel, I'll get seasick if I don't wear a patch because of just the waves. And I love snorkeling. So.
Yeah.
But yeah. Well, we got just a couple more minutes. What else can we talk about that's random? Take. Well, what's our next topic of random conversation that lasts around 3 minutes?
Oh.
So... No, well, I don't think we got an answer. We started going on a rampage about monkeys and cruises and everything. So you're gonna continue to do videos, but you might lessen the time, right? Like you might put out a video in like another week or two, right?
The goal is for every Saturday.
Every Saturday.
Yeah, I don't know if with the break, it may take me a week or two to get some content ready for a video.
What's today? Today's Friday, so that means tomorrow.
No, today's Tuesday.
Oh, shit. Okay.
So morning show on Fridays.
So the day after tomorrow, we can watch a takeout video.
Yeah.
No pressure.
Let's just say yeah. No promises, but yeah.
You're right. All right.
So,
Cool, man. Well, I'm so happy you stopped by.
Yeah.
We haven't really been consistent with our show or reaching out to guests to have a proper interview, but that was so cool of you to do it short notice. You're always a cool guy to talk with. You know we love you. We love your content. We're hungry for it, and I know everybody else is. So, please keep us updated on whenever you post.
You know, it's okay that you're not consistent right now. You've been going for over a year now.
And it's
you know,
100%
and for the most
my
part,
fault,
I have been
0%.
consistent.
Yeah, it's 100% my fault and 0% Take's fault that we're not consistent. So I'm going to try to work on it.
That he says that, but I mean, I had COVID. I mean, it was like happy birthday to me from December 2nd till December 20th. I don't think I even got out of bed. And I still posted videos, but it was like people were leaving comments of like, you sound sick, and they could hear my voice. So I don't think I would have done it anyway.
Yeah.
So it wasn't all CJ.
Yep. Well,
we're back, and hopefully we'll have some major things coming up.
Thank you so much, Lou. I can't say it. Lou Apo. It's Paul backwards. So Paul Lapo. Thank you so much, Lapo. Really appreciate
Thank
that.
you so much for that. That's so nice of you.
Yeah. Thank you so much for coming by, Takeout. We love you, and I know I put you on the spot coming at the last minute, but it was awesome. So thank you so much for coming by. And of course, everyone, make sure you sub to him if you haven't already. Bye, New Moon. Thank you. Make sure you sub to Takeout, and I will try to get better about watching YouTube videos now that I'm back feeling better too. So
yeah, it's all right. I'm just glad I had enough to talk about.
Yeah. Well, it's, you never know with us too. We can usually find something random to talk about.
Yeah, I appreciate you having me on though.
Yeah, we love you, and wish you a great 2023.
All right, yeah, y'all too. I'll see y'all later.
Okay.
All right, later, bro. Thanks, man.
Well, thank you again to Takeout for coming on, and thank you to all the members and the mods today. We love you. We appreciate you.
Hey, Roberto, Happy New Year, sir.
Yeah.
Just want to say hi to Faker as well. I couldn't watch chat today too much, so I'm sorry if I missed anyone, but
that's okay. And thank you so much, Die BBKRO, or Crow as you call him, her. DA and Lupo, thank you guys so much for the super chats today. Really, really appreciate that. And we will be back on Thursday. I'm not sure who we will have on. We might have that the Australian scam baiter on that we were supposed to have on a long time ago, if he can. Or I've rescheduled on him twice, so he might not. He might be done with us, so I don't blame him there. I'm not sure who we will have on, but we will be back on Thursday. And yeah, it was awesome having everybody on today. So I on the days I have the morning scam show, I won't be streaming, but I'm hoping to stream tomorrow on Twitch if I can get some call centers. Lisa C, hey, great to see you.
Oh, hey, Lisa C.
And we hope that you have a great day, and I don't know what else to say, but love everybody. Anything you want to say, Take?
That's it. Just be careful if you're going to get a monkey. Take that away from today's show.
Yeah.
Be careful.
There's today's application. Thank you so much, Raz. You don't have to do that every time, but we really, really appreciate it. Thank you so, so much. And again,
thank you so much, Raz.
Yeah. And again, thanks.
Oh, hi, Neon. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Asha. I'm just checking chat. What's up, Betty? Turn off your gaslight. Awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, Liz.
And thanks again.
Bramble. Hi, Sandra. All right, I'll shut up. Sorry. Yeah. No, Zeb. I saw Zeb earlier when I glanced, but I can't sit here forever. We'll be here forever.
Yeah,
I love you all.
Zeb said he wanted to take advantage of you, so you can work on that.
I meant to comment, but you were talking and didn't want to interrupt. But Zeb, you know where to find me. You know where to find me. Can always use a good taking advantage of.
Yep. All right. Love y'all. And thanks again to the members and the mods and everyone for being here. And we'll see you Thursday. Bye.
Bye, y'all.
You are connected with support. How can I help you?
You're picking up the phone pretending that you want to help people, but you really want to rob them.
I want you to understand. Legally and federally, I know what type of time waster you are.
Do you want people to empty their bank account?
Why would you waste my precious time?
We call scammers. And man, they say the dumbest stuff.
Go ahead, please.
Hey, do not call this number again. You have